that. I need to pull up my notes that I've taken a few notes.
Yeah.
I still haven't. I never heard back from the traders people, so that's a real bummer.
That is a real bummer.
I could see that they looked at my video on YouTube, but or I'm like 99% sure. But yeah, sad.
And it's been what, like 2 weeks now?
Yeah, I applied twice because they extended the deadline again, and I looked through the rules. I combed through the rules, and I was like, there's nothing that says you can't apply more than once. And so I did. And then, yeah.
Well, the season's going to suck without you. If that is the case.
That's what I think too. But, oh, well.
Oh, well. And they better have better people on there, actually. Like, if we're watching and it's just not, I'll be even more mad.
But who could be better, you know?
Exactly. No, honestly, exactly. Truly. I'm with you.
All right. Well, we'll go on to more exciting and fun news. How are you, Ellen?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you ready to get into it this week?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Are you watching? Are you watching this? Are you watching this? Yeah. Are you watching this? No. You need to get with it. Are you watching this? We on a TV shit. Are you watching this? You don't wanna miss. Are you watching this? Stop canceling our shit.
Welcome to the Are You Watching This podcast, the podcast where we talk about shows you should be watching and anything else we feel like talking about. I'm one of your hosts, Chelsea.
And I'm Ellen.
Ellen, what have you been watching? I know we haven't caught up on the pod. We've been texting for like a week or two. So update us.
Okay. Okay. A few shows have ended that we were watching throughout, like, as the season was going on, like every week. So first one, Paradise. Have you watched all the episodes? Did you finish the season?
I did finish the season, and I did for some reason think there were 10 episodes, and so I was real bummed out when I went to go this week to watch another one, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over.
Yeah. I feel like if we can make a case for any TV show right now on air having the least amount of episodes that needs more episodes, it's probably Paradise. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, agreed. I think that they do a good job with it being 8 episodes, and the episodes are almost like they're very long episodes.
Yeah.
I do think there's so much more of the story that they could embellish on at least 10 episodes. We could definitely get to more out of it.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, as you just said, like I feel like they do, I think they do the most brilliant job fitting everything in and taking us on a journey. It's like 8 episodes, but they could definitely fill out scripts if it was 10 or 12.
Yeah. Overall, did you like the season?
I did. Yeah, I did. It's there's been a few tweets where people are like, you know, it started off as one show in season 1, and then by the end of season 2, it's a completely different genre of TV show. And I agree, but I love it. I'm like, it surprised me.
I'm okay with it because they're definitely taking it in a very different direction than I thought they would. Yeah. But honestly, I was kind of not getting tired of the direction, but I did see that it could be pretty limiting.
Yeah, agreed.
And so the way that they're opening up, I'm like, all right, let's maybe go down that path instead.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed. And I think they added a lot more interesting characters this season as well. And I think like the season's focus was about the outside world and meeting more people in the outside world, and then how it was connected to the bunker. But then I think we had maybe 3 episodes of like just solely in that bunker. And I really didn't, I mean, I appreciated what it added to the story, but I didn't care for anybody in there.
And they were like the cheesy episodes, you know. It's
Yeah.
like there was like two really serious episodes, and then we're cheesy episode, and then two serious episodes, and then
Yeah.
cheesy episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I do have a theory on the end of the episode. So this is in slash the season. So this is spoiler alerts if anybody
Okay.
hasn't watched it yet and doesn't want to know.
Cover
So
your
at the end,
ears.
we learn what we're gonna say.
Oh, just I'm like, cover your ears, guys. But yes,
Yes,
at the
your
end.
hours. Warning. That we learn that they're like looking into quantum mechanics and like time travel, more or less, is what they're hinting at.
Yes. Yes.
And we know that Sinatra, she's the one that's been in charge of this project, and so I think she's doing it so she can go back and like save her son or like see him again.
Oh. But so you're thinking she was aware of that from the beginning. Like
Well,
that was her
yeah,
actual
because
intent.
she's the one that brought Alex in there, and then the guy that, you know, Link, he's the one that came up with it, so he's the one that knows how it works, but she's the one that took it on. She's the one that bought it from, well, she had that guy Billy kill him who
Right.
created it.
Right.
So she knew what it
Yeah.
was and the value of it. And so
Yeah. I get you. I feel like that's what they were trying to tell us. I don't know. But honestly, the signs of it all is still it wasn't connecting for me. I was still very much like, how? Yeah. Do you know
yeah,
how?
because what was that?
Did you understand how?
No, I don't think they really explained the how. I think they
Mhm.
explained the people that were involved in the how, but I don't think that they've really explained. And I think next season they'll explain the how.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They've explained the people, and I think they're hinting at the why
Hmm.
to some extent, and then how we'll find out next season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love um alternate realities, time travel, kind of base TV shows. I just
Mm-hmm.
really wasn't expecting Paradise to go down that road, but I'm for it.
I feel like by the time we get at the end of this series, we're going to forget where it even started.
Agreed. I fully agree. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But my only thing is when it is this kind of genre of time, whatever, sci-fi, I am a stickler for that. I can't suspend reality, even though it is a whole genre that makes like you have to. I still need it to make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there can't be huge gaping holes.
Yeah. And the creator, I mean, I just didn't think this was a genre he was ever. Yeah. I was kind of shocked because I'm like, can you tackle this genre? So yeah.
Yes, that is very fair. But if you also think about with This Is Us, I mean, there was a lot of time jump in This Is Us. Now, the way they did it was very different, but there still was time jump.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So how he is going to direct it will still make sense. I just need the science to make sense.
The science makes sense.
Yeah.
The quantum mechanics science. Yeah, we'll get on
Yes.
understanding that. They actually do talk about quantum mechanics too, and like physics and Evil, the science nerdy guy.
Yes.
He gets hit with a God particle and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do.
Quantum mechanics it's the one thing out of everything, that I don't understand.
I mean, I feel like that's fair. Did you ever watch Fringe? I feel like I've talked about it on here and I don't think you have.
No.
Yeah. That was also, I think that's my staple time travel show. And that made sense to me. I think in the end it got too silly, as everything does, but the first like 2-3 seasons made total sense. So I'm holding Paradise up to that bar.
I do remember you talking about how you really liked that show, and especially, again, like you said, the time travel concept.
Yeah.
Question: if you could time travel, one, would you do it?
I would only do it to the future.
Okay.
No.
Two,
Would you?
is there like a particular? I don't. I think that I've watched Back to the Future a lot, and I think there's some serious consequences that could come from
If
messing around too much.
there were no consequences.
Okay, there's no consequences, then I don't know. I may hmm. Well, because where would you go if you went into the future? Where would you go?
I would only go like 50 years. I feel
And
like
then
10 is
do
too small. 20 is not really. Maybe 30. No, 50. I'll go 50. And do
what
what?
would yeah.
I would just want to see what life is like. That's it. I'm not looking for my loved ones or my whatever grand or whatever. I'm just interested to see what life is like 50 years from now.
Like the world in general.
Yeah, the world in general, because I have my hypotheses. Yes. And I want to be proven wrong or right.
But what okay, so then you would come back. But what if it's not looking so good and then you come back and you're like, "Well,
I mean, it's not looking so good right now. So I think I have some peace and knowing what direction. You know what I mean? Like, all
yeah.
right, it's not looking so hot right now. 50 years from now, do we as a people do something about that or not? Um, if it's not, then it's like, all right, at least I'm at peace with like really, because sometimes I feel like this is the end. Like I know people have talked about it in terms of the times that we're in. Like this is the end of the U.S. empire, and like sometimes to find some peace in the madness, I tell myself like, well, yeah, this like the crazy shit like this has to happen for an end of the like it's not, you know what I mean? Like an end of an empire isn't. It's not going to be peaceful. It's not going to be whatever. So sometimes I lean onto that to like calm my nerves. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it could give you to just the not to like to lock in, but okay, this is how I can prepare myself to enjoy the next 50
Yes.
years as much as I possibly can.
Yes, exactly. Because then sometimes I feel like when I'm not thinking like, okay, this is the end of the empire, I'm like trying to resist. Does that make sense? And it's like, if I knew there was no point of resisting, then I can
Exactly.
truly just be okay with what is happening and be happy and live out my days, you know?
Yeah, I can't keep giving up my hopes. I mean, it's I don't know, one more disappointment and yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
No, honestly. But I have realized I think we all have um a deeper well of hope than we have realized. Like that than we knew. Because
Mine's about
honestly,
all evaporated out, but yes.
I keep thinking I've hit the pit, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh well, maybe.
I know. I know. Same.
You
Same.
know, but definitely like I've now been wording it as like the door of like possibility of change or whatever is closing, and right now it's literally like a slither. It's a slither of like
Yeah.
light shining through that door, but I think it's about to be shut.
Same.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
good
where
news.
would you
Yeah.
go? Sorry,
I
where would you go?
Oh yeah. I part of I like your idea. I like that. So maybe if we could time travel, you can go into the future and
Mm-hmm.
then I would want to go. The only reason I'd want to go in the past is I would want to go tell little Chelsea, like, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Because I was such
Oh,
an anxious child. And
yeah,
so, like, I think that would help. But again, we said no consequences. So
yeah, no consequences. She'll see ya, and then when you're gone, she'll forget that she saw you. Kind of vibes,
probably,
you know.
probably.
But then she'll still have that like feeling of knowing that everything's gonna be okay, still in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
hopefully. I did look to see there is confirmation of Paradise season 3, which I did feel like we already knew. Production is starting this month and it should be out early 2027. So it looks like they're staying on the yearly pattern, which,
Yeah,
you know what? If it takes 8 episodes to get there, fine.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I did send you a screenshot of Sterling K. Brown in someone's comments about the short seasons. And I said I wanted to mention it. And So everyone's truly been complaining. I think also because, do you think season 1 was better than season 2? Which season have you liked more so far?
Season 1, I think, grabbed me more than season 2. Like, I was on the edge of my seat in season 1. Season 2, I liked the story. I was more emotionally involved in the story.
Yeah, fair. Which I think is actually like a good, like a reasonable trajectory of a show as you're watching seasons. You know what I mean?
Especially a show like this, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Sterling was on Instagram. He made a post. Someone was like, I don't understand why so many new TV shows only consist of 8 to 10 episodes. And he says that cable and streamers don't make money on more episodes, but network do. And network is all about advertisers. So the more shows you have, the more ads you can run and the more money you can make. So, and then premium cable make their money off subscribers. So that means what we're seeing now is just like an influx of more TV shows instead of what's called not limited, but a handful of TV shows with more episodes on both sides, on both the cable. Because and then the premium cable, which is like streamer, like HBO, Hulu as well, stuff like that. They are making the money off subscribers. So when they have new shows, more people subscribe. Which honestly, I didn't understand that math.
I'm gonna call a little BS on that for two reasons, maybe three. Is that they're not, well, the theory is, and I think this math makes more math sense, is they're raising prices because it's more effective for people to watch ads. And so that's why ads are cheaper, and they want less people to actually be subscribers, like pay for premium without ads. Second point, which this, is Paradise is on network TV. It airs on ABC just after it's on Hulu. And so, and that happened last season. That is a newer thing that they're doing, but that happened last season. So they're actually getting like double what they would have.
Yeah.
Or
True.
not, I mean, probably the same as what they would have historically with this show, but double for nowadays. So we're going to have to call a little BS on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not used as an excuse for only 8 episodes.
Yeah, I agree. I guess I feel like the execs at these cable and streamer companies and network companies have found like they found this excuse, and they are just like leaning so in, but there are holes in it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And easily. I mean, Paradise could easily have 12 episodes. It's actually stupid it doesn't.
Yep.
All right. So overall, I would give the season an A-. What about you?
I think that's, A-, like a 91, 92.
Yeah, I agreed. Okay. What have you been watching?
Let's talk about the SNL UK.
Okay.
I only have watched the first episode, and not because I don't want to watch the other two. It's just Drake and I've been watching them together, and we've been watching other shows as well, and so it's just not top priority. Yeah. I would give the first episode, a B plus, A minus.
That's right.
I think the bad reviews were not the bad reviews, but
what did you hate about it?
Well, I didn't hate anything about it. I think that the people just don't understand British humor. They're like, these jokes or these skits fell flat. I'm like, that's 100% British humor, and they're catering to their audience.
Oh, you mean like the actual critics who have released reviews on the show?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah, they're stupid.
And I think some audience like members too, at least in the US, that watched it, but mostly I heard that from reviews online.
Yeah. Did you have any like that fell flat a little bit, or I wouldn't have done that, or
not really? I think My question still is why?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I get the SNL name because it'll draw more people, but why didn't they just kind of create their own version?
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's my only. It's like why?
I feel like the name, I feel like this might be like an IP. Like, I think Lauren has copyrighted the shit out of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, no. I just mean like why? Like the
Why make a UK one?
yeah, instead of just their own variety show that's similar to SNL ish.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm
Or
not.
who was asking for this? Whose idea was this? That's
That's true. That's true. It wasn't like
what,
a gaping hole in the market in the UK. I think they do comedy like shows and sketch shows or whatever pretty well.
and they just watch American SNL.
Yeah. I agree. I'm still not mad at it, mostly because I don't think I've enjoyed the US SNL in a very long while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I've also just realized I do have British humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not too mad at it. And I love that they can swear on that one, but they
Mm-hmm.
don't, like, the Brits don't use swear words so cheaply as well, you
No.
know? Yeah. So that's always great. My favorite bit of it is I love the Weekend Update hosts, Patty
Mm-hmm.
and, oh shit, what's the girl's name? I forgot. Oh, that's
It's
so bad.
it's
Um,
on us. I think on Anya something because she was on
Anya, yeah, yeah.
Taskmaster.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was
Oh.
on the newest season 20, I believe.
Oh, I was actually just thinking about watching that season.
Series. Well, good news for you
Yes.
because actually, I was going to say this during press release today. So by tomorrow, when this comes out, there's series 21 of Taskmaster that's out today.
Yeah, I saw. But we can talk more about that press release.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like them too. I have a crush on Patty though, so that might also be it.
Patty, which one's that? I
The
can't remember
guy,
what they look like.
the Weekend Update guy.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Who I'm trying to figure out the cast from season websites. There's like a million ads on this thing. I hate them.
But I also generally did not recognize any of the cast members.
I think they're pretty much not a lot of like known people.
Yeah, but they're funny. I think they're funny.
Yeah, Anya Magliano.
Yes, yes. And Patty Young.
Yeah, so overall, I think people should check it out. I just kind of question why, but I'm not mad. Like you're saying, I'm not mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I do like them. It appears to have put people who aren't very well known. I
Yes.
don't think TikTokers, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone's a TikToker in the entertainment industry now.
I know that's what people are talking about for traders with the civilian version in the US. Like, are they going to go for people that have a bunch of followers? Because that's how they find people for Love Island,
Yeah. I
and
know
I
they
don't
used
like
to do
that
that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I fully agree.
because it shows that they're out there for clout. I mean,
Yeah.
if they look at ours that I linked, I mean, they'll see that we have 170 followers on almost all of our accounts. I mean, that's a perfect amount.
I agree. That's funny that you said that. Yeah, when they go for TikTokers and stuff like that, and then they make people famous who truly have no talent. That annoys me a little bit.
That's what Jay Jordan tweets about all the time.
That's why I follow him because I share the same opinion as he does.
He gets pretty sassy.
Yeah,
What
he
else
does.
have you been watching?
Um, so I haven't watched the season finale of Shrinking that came out yesterday.
I'm only like halfway through the season because every episode I watch just hits so hard, and I can't come back to it for several days.
No, it's definitely therapy in TV form, so I understand. And they're, talking about Harrison Ford's morality, and it's like, fuck. you know, sucks a little bit. Is that the word for it? Morality? Him dying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mortality.
Mortality. Okay, I knew it sounded off. So you're like halfway through though? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I won't give any spoilers, but from what I've seen throughout the season, I've enjoyed it. I was thinking about this before, like logging on to record this, and I think I really like enjoyed season two. So when I think about season three, I still think about season two. Does that make sense?
So far, yeah, I can agree with that so far.
Yeah. But the consensus I'm seeing on the internet is a lot of people have enjoyed season three,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm enjoying it. I think what's been maybe bothering my spirit a little bit is everyone's like, this person should be nominated and this person should be nominated. And I'm like, I feel like they gave better performances in prior seasons, but okay, sure. You know?
Maybe it's one of those. I always wonder when people get nominated for Emmys, is it should just be for that one season, right? But
Yeah, it's
it
for that
has to be
season before.
it has to be cumulative.
I mean, they try not to do that because, you know, some shows are maybe like 3 seasons in and then a new one comes and, stuff like that. But if I were like truly a voter, would you be biased in that way then, you think?
Well, I think it would just be like if I was trying to nominate two people or if I was voting with two people and they
Mm-hmm.
both had been on 3 seasons of a show and it
Mm-hmm.
felt like one actor had just either been very, very consistent and delivering such a great role and they were finally
Mm-hmm.
nominated,
Mm-hmm.
or if versus like somebody who the third season was just the season that they were good in,
Yeah.
then I would want to, I would be more likely to vote for the person who's shown their consistency in the character or like, improvement each season at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't know an example of that. I'm just thinking I could see if I was voting, I'd be like, okay, now we're 3 seasons in, and yeah, Harrison Ford for sure deserves a
Yeah.
nomination
Yeah. I do
because you
agree with
also learn
that.
the character better, especially with the
Yeah.
seasons being so short.
Yeah. True. And there's been like a lot of growth in his character too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, I've enjoyed it. You know how before this season came out, the I guess what's the media team of shrinking or advertise I don't know. Team of shrinking said like season one was grief, season two forgiveness, season three moving on. Like
Mm-hmm.
their arcs, thematic arcs of the season. Um, I yeah, I guess season three was moving on, but maybe I hate moving on, so that's maybe why I'm not the biggest whatever about it. I'm like, okay, I guess we have to move on. I hate moving on.
Okay, then there was, I don't know, I follow Bill Lawrence on Twitter and he's pretty active. And there was the whole,
Yes.
not drama, but everybody thought the episode before the last episode was the last episode, season
Mm-hmm.
finale.
Mm-hmm.
And then he talked about how there was a lot of confusion because I guess he said that the season four is going to be a completely different story. And so people are
Mm-hmm.
like, what does that even mean? But it's the
Mm-hmm.
same cast. It's just what he says is a significant time jump.
Yeah, which makes sense because Alice goes to college, so the set of the house, like the cul-de-sac, you know what I mean,
Hmm.
is of the neighborhood, I should say, is kind of pointless at that point if they were just gonna jump off season four. It'll be about the
Hmm.
adults, I guess, which cute, but also I like Alice.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, and I want to see what she's up to. But I'm glad it's gonna be back for the fourth and final season. I'll be sad
Yes, me
about it,
too.
but yeah,
It's so good. It's such a good show.
it is. Okay, what else have you been watching?
Okay, so the comeback is back. I think we're 3 or so episodes in, and I just love the show so much. Trixie Mattel was in the second episode. It was the shortest cameo ever, and it made me really sad.
Oh,
But I just because they had like been really hyping it up, so I was like really excited.
yeah.
I knew it was just a small cameo, but it was the what it is um, Lisa Kudrow's character Valerie Cherish was
Uh-huh.
on the Traders, and she did a terrible job because she was a traitor. And the scene is she's talking to Trixie, and she was like, "Oh, well, you know Helen's a traitor," and Trixie goes, "How do you know that?" And then that's the end of the clip. So,
Okay.
but
That's funny. Oh, they incorporated the traders in there.
mhm,
Oh,
I'm
that's
seeing it
great.
everywhere.
Oh no.
The comeback is so good. It is.
Yeah,
I told you, I was like, you have to watch it. I know, whenever you get to it, but you just have to. It
I
is
definitely will.
beautiful
Definitely gonna write it.
TV. Trixie on their podcast did talk about how they got on the show, or sort of how they got on the show. They met somebody who's on it. I can't remember who it was,
Mhm.
and they were standing next to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, who are you? Were you part of the show?" And it was Michael Patrick King, the creator of the show.
Oh.
And that was like a very Valerie Cherish thing that
Yeah.
happened. And then kind of down the line, yeah, they were able to get that little cameo.
Oh, that's awesome. Gosh, should we just move to LA so that happens to us? This happening
Yeah,
in LA? Probably.
yeah, it's just great. It's a good show. Everybody should watch it.
Yeah.
You do have to
I
watch it from the
will.
beginning.
Oh, so for this show you love so much.
You have to. You can barely even watch clips and like really appreciate the show because it is so much cringe comedy that
Yeah.
even without context, it is just hard to watch, but in a
Yeah.
great way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna watch it for sure. For sure. I just looked up Michael Patrick King. He did all the Sex in the City, so that's crazy.
Yeah, and this show is very different than Sex and the City. The humor, like we've talked about Sex and the City, and it's you know,
It's not a
it's
comedic show.
it's yeah, I don't it's rises and falls, it strengthens its weaknesses,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
the comeback is so flawless. It's like how are these two things related?
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I was planning on starting it when I'm on the plane. And then just watching it while I'm in London.
Yeah, that's what you should
It
do.
looks like the humor is dry in that way. Am I wrong to believe that?
It's pretty dry. There's because it's about also comedy like sitcoms, there is a
Mm-hmm.
lot of I would say or more physical comedy and kind of small one-liners that are not necessarily within the show, but it's in the show
Mm-hmm.
of the show that
Okay.
still will kind of make you giggle.
Okay. Well, I've been in the mood for comedy, so I'm definitely gonna watch that. No doubt about it. And
You'll
I'll
like it.
text you along the way.
Again, you will probably have to get through the first 3 episodes. They might be especially the first one, but
I'll commit. I'll commit.
to
Trust me.
to get into the rhythm of it, it takes a
Yeah.
second.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Speaking of comedies,
Mhm.
I mentioned this, I don't know when, because I watched season 1 randomly. Last One Laughing on Prime Video. The UK, I don't know if there's a US one, but the UK started their own version. There's definitely an Australian version. And it's a show, it's like a reality TV show, a game show, I guess. And they gather 10 comedians in a room, 8 or 10, I can't remember, in a room, like well-known comedians in a room. And you can't laugh, but you have to, you were given like a little like tasks and things to try to make the other people laugh. And the last one standing is the winner. So season 2 just came out on Prime Video like in March. And so I've been watching that. I think I'm on episode 6. And it's so much funnier than the first season. So much so that pretty much all contestants like are still in the room by episode 5. So it's like hard to get a laugh, but they're so funny trying to do it. and I think it's worth watching if you want a little laugh.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Sorry.
It's okay.
I haven't, I looked it up and I definitely recognize the cover, but I've never seen any clips or heard anything about it. So I'm definitely willing to check out season 2, though, if you're talking about it.
Yes, I think you will really enjoy it. Yeah, it's not like Taskmaster, but it's like, British humor. They're great.
Yeah. And it sounds, I mean, they have like little tasks to do too. So that's,
like, so there's one thing where like what does he call it? I was literally watching it last night, but so each contestant, comedian, has prepared what's it called? Like a little thing they do. There is like a stage part inside the room. So you get a phone call from Jimmy Carr, who's the host, and he's like, all right, can this person please perform their bit or whatever? And the shit that happens on that, you just don't see anything coming that they come up with to try to make their other, like, the comedians in the room laugh. You know what I mean?
Who comes up with the ideas to try and make the other ones laugh?
The comedians themselves.
Okay.
So like no one is aware of what is about to happen.
Okay.
Apart from like producers. Yeah. Because some things are like there's curtains on the stage and then the curtains open and then the stage is like set up a different way, so I feel like the producers do need to know. But
on Prime Video, are all the episodes out so far?
Yes.
How many are there?
10.
Okay.
I want to say, yeah, because I feel like it was a number where I was like, oh, okay, I'm okay with this. Like I was like, okay, I have a few to go. I might be lying though.
I'll find out when I check it out.
Okay. Actually, no, I don't think all the episodes are out. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think so. But let's see what season 1 was. No, all the episodes are out. Okay, 6 episodes. But how? That means I'm on the last episode.
6 isn't very many.
It's not. And there's still like 5, 6 contestants still in the room. 6 comedians. Yeah. Okay, interesting. We'll see. I'll see how that goes. But it's funny. It's worth checking out. I think everyone should.
I wrote it down. I only have one more that's also a comedy. Do you have any more?
I watched the first episode of something, so you can go first.
Okay. The Jury Duty the Jury Duty presents The Company Retreat. All of it is out now on Prime Video. I wonder if they're doing like a little reunion or like a catch-up episode. I don't know. Anyway, it's even better than the first season in that I didn't feel as bad watching it, if that makes sense. The first season, at the end, I felt a little bit better, but the whole entire time watching it, I was like, the guy was not the butt of the joke by any means, but also he was the one it was all centered around. And so he kind of was the butt of the joke in a way.
Yeah.
But this season, the guy's hired as an assistant. And so I think they've like empowered him within the company that he's working as a temp for. And maybe just because of that, or maybe because of his personality, he really takes charge of the situations. And it doesn't feel like these things are necessarily happening to him. He's just part of these situations.
Okay. Oh, okay. But then how are they? Okay. So, but he's making decisions? Is that?
Yeah, sort of, because he's hired as an assistant for the company retreat. And so in the very first episode, the HR guy has to leave temporarily. So he has to take charge of his role while he's gone for a day or two, which is just Captain Fun. But then is like, has to lead these group activities and things like that.
Okay.
So he's put in charge of those type of things.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
And it's not a real company, so the decisions he makes doesn't really matter.
Right. I'm just more wondering about like the production side of it, like how they just, you know what I mean?
So the
Go on.
production was a lot different than last season, and they do talk about it towards the end. And it's actually, to me, and I still say this, and will repeat it again. You should go watch the Joe Schmo show
Yeah.
because the production is similar in that because it's oriented around the decisions or the actions that somebody's making because they have the choice.
Yeah.
They actually have a
Mm-hmm.
choice to make these decisions.
Mm-hmm.
They have to always be willing or be able to adjust the script
Okay.
of
Yeah,
what the
exactly.
characters are
Yeah.
involved are going to how they're going to respond.
Yeah.
And so they have to be on their feet all the time and ready to change.
Yeah. And so that's true also for season 2 of
Yes, yeah,
Jury.
sorry, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm gonna also watch that. I'm gonna probably watch the comeback first, and then I'll do Jury Duty season 2. What's it called? The Retreat.
Yeah, the company
Right.
retreat. I think too it's just so wholesome. The people that they pick on all of those shows, the Jury Duty, Joe Schmo Show, and Company Retreat, they're
Yeah.
just people that have very good hearts, and so the decisions that they do make, or the way they react to these situations, is so sweet and genuine. And at the end of it, the even though the people around them are actors, you can just tell they really do form these very loving relationships because the people they pick are so sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's wholesome.
I'll add that. Yeah. Let me write that down actually. The Company Retreat.
I did see a tweet or a couple where if you put a woman in one of those shows, it wouldn't last very long. Within 2 days, they'd be like, this is weird.
You know what? That actually tracks. Has the Joe Schmo show ever done that with a woman?
It's, I mean, they've only had like 1 or 2 seasons and it's always been a guy.
That's funny. Ha! We are the smarter
Well,
gender.
at least the more observant.
Yeah, we definitely are.
It is.
We're hardwired to be.
Yeah, I wonder why that is, but it's mind-blowing sometimes. I mean, the whole bit about husbands looking or guys
Yes.
looking for things and can't finding them, and you walk in the room
Yes.
and you're like, it's right there.
Yeah, that's
It's
real.
it's a blindness.
They are, yeah, let me not say anything mean about men. Okay, well, the last thing I have is Your Friends and Neighbors season 2 is out.
Hmm.
A show I have no idea why not only am I watching, but why it was made, why all these people I want to watch things in are in it. It's a terrible time for everybody involved, if I'm being honest. But I decided to check out the first episode of season 2. They have added, oh, what does this? Who is the president in Paradise?
James Marsden,
Yes,
who
James
is also in Jury
Marsden.
Duty.
Yes, yeah,
Just making more
yeah.
connections here. No reason
No,
to
no,
except
100%. I've just truly in the past 2 years I've seen him on my screen so much, and I am like, why hasn't this been happening sooner? I really enjoy him as an actor. He is in season 2. We meet him in the first episode. His character, I I feel like what I was thinking about when I was like, oh, I like this character, but then I thought of you, Chelsea, because I was like, when I said I liked him as the president in Paradise, you were like, yeah, but that's like his range kind of deal.
hmm.
You maybe had a point.
It's not a bad point, but it's a point.
Yeah, yeah. It's a fair point. He gives off the same vibes with his character in Your Friends and Neighbors.
Hmm.
But I'm enjoying it. And I think, listen, I also said this last season where I thought there was going to be more of a point to the show. I'm hoping there is more of a point to the season storyline. And because I feel like the introduction of his character kind of like hints at that. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
did say I might check out season 2 because he's in it.
Yeah. Well,
So I
I'll
might.
let you know 3 episodes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
One role James Marsden, I think shows his range a little bit
Mm-hmm.
is he was in that movie Enchanted with Amy
Mm-hmm.
Adams.
Yes. And that's why I love him, honestly. I'm like, what do you mean range? Did you see that movie?
It was a child's movie though too, so I think, in these more adult
Sure.
roles, yeah, that's kind of his go-to.
Yeah. There,
Which I mean,
sure.
honestly, if I was an actor, I mean, yeah, I try to be like Timothy Chalamet and be like the best, but also if I could just be in movies and kind of not play myself, but
I feel like you'd be like Robert Pattinson if you were an actor. Am I wrong?
probably I'd be like, sign me up for the
Yeah.
weirdest shit you got.
Yeah. And then you'd be like weirdly really good at it, but then not take that shit seriously when you're doing your press tour.
Yeah, did you ever see him
Mm.
in was it called Never Forget?
Yes, that really fucking sad one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I did not know that like I had no idea about the ending till I watched it and I was like, damn.
No, nobody did. No, like they tricked us all. They truly tricked us all. That was
Are you gonna see
the
the drama with
sad.
him in it? In
I
Zendaya?
want to. I want to. Yeah, I think I will. You know, like no one. Apparently, there's like the big twist, right? And I feel like typically things are spoiled on the internet, especially on Twitter. No one in my timeline has spoiled what that big twist is.
I
Still could
haven't
not
seen
tell
it
you.
either, which is fine by
Yeah,
me.
yeah, me too. I hope my phone is right near me, so I know it's listening, and now I'll probably go on Twitter and see it. But yeah, I really the reason why I haven't seen it yet is because I think I'm kind of hoping someone ruins that big twist, so that I'm like, okay, I don't have to see it anymore. But no one has, so I feel like I have to go see it.
I know. I really like the concept of the movie, and I think Robert Pattinson and Zendaya seem to have pretty good chemistry in the
You
movie.
saw it?
No, just like in
Okay.
the
Yes,
trailers.
in the
And
trailers.
so I definitely want to see it. It is one of those that I'm worried I could be let down. I
Yes.
don't have super high expectations, but they both are good actors and they're presenting it as it could be good. So
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't want to be let
Agreed.
down.
No, I hear you. I mean, I kind of go in with lower expectations for Z, but that's just me. I got beef with her, and I really don't.
You do tend to have more hesitation to give her praise.
Because I think she's so like well rounded in every other way, and I just wish her stardom was like really warranted with the actor piece of it. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, that's fair. I like you said though, I feel like she's talented enough as a well-rounded person that
Yeah,
sure, fine, if that's how she gets her acclaim, then whatever. I don't
yeah, yeah.
fine enough. She deserves something. She's very pretty and very talented and at least looking pretty and wearing clothes on the runway or on the red carpet very
On the
well.
yes, she knows how to sell a movie she's in. That's for sure,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
that entices us all to want to go see it. So I will probably see that damn movie. That's all I had though.
Me too. Do you have any
Yes.
nominations?
Mm, I don't think we've ever nominated Harrison Ford, so I
I
think
don't
I'll
think
give
so
him that
either.
nomination. I'll give him. He's tugged on my heartstrings this season, so yeah.
Would he be a supporting actor?
Yeah, I think so. Great question, but yeah, I think
I always
so.
get so confused with those.
I do too, but yeah, I think so. I think Jimmy is the lead.
I think so too.
Yeah. So yeah, best supporting actor, Harrison Ford, Shrinking, season 3.
I'm going with Lisa Kudrow for the
Nice.
comeback. And I wrote down, which I'm positive somebody's made this joke before, but I came up with it all on my own, and I put kudos to Lisa Kudrow.
I'm gonna let you have it, but
Hey, I at least came up with it.
I'm yes. All right. On this podcast, you definitely did.
Do you not believe me?
No, I know that you generally thought it up, but I just, you know, she's been in the industry for 20 plus years. I feel like somebody has had to say that, you know?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I fully believe you came up with it. And you were like, ha ha ha.
What? Okay, so what news you got for us?
News. Sorry, let me had it a bunch somewhere. Can you start actually? I don't know. It's my turn.
Yes. Oh, hold on. Might not. There we go. So we talked about the SNL UK, and this was for the opening episode. It drew a solid like 2,500 viewers on the Sky Network when it aired, like live,
Okay.
which is okay. So Sky is not Britain's primary channel; it's Channel 4. So I'm sure if it was on Channel 4, it would have gotten a lot more views.
Mm-hmm.
And that was live. I think I can't remember because I don't think I linked the article. I do think that the next day the streaming numbers have significantly gone up, but I saw that before I even watched the episode, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I do think Sky is like cable though.
You're right, because the Channel 4 is like you pay your like taxes go into that, so there's free TV in that end. But
Yeah,
I think Sky is like a premium channel you have to pay for.
yeah. Okay, sorry, keep going. I still can't find where my notes are.
I don't know why it's
Where I
not
put them.
creating links.
Oh.
All right. We also have we have the Laguna Beach trailer that came out. Now this was a couple of weeks ago, but the premiere actually, maybe that's why I wrote it down, but it's tomorrow, April 10th, but it's on the Roku channel.
Yeah,
But
which I still don't know how to access that shit, but
yeah, I just I didn't really need that, but I know people. I never really watched The Hills growing up or Laguna Beach. I mean, I did because it was on MTV, but I didn't.
I didn't watch Laguna, but I watched The Hills. I think I was
That's
too
the
young
one.
for Laguna.
You felt like you were too young.
Yeah, because Laguna came first.
Yes, yeah. And I feel people in line were saying that they wish that there was a Hills reunion instead.
Yeah. I mean, they actually did do a Hills reunion. Not a a TV show, yes, they did, because I watched it. It was on MTV.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that's why they didn't do it.
Yeah. People just need you see, just, if you're really about that shit, you'll find it. Okay, you're not gonna watch it? Honestly, how do you watch it on Roku?
I don't know. I don't have a Roku. I know that you can access Roku channels, but I don't ever do that. So
yeah. I mean, I haven't watched that Tracy Eli Ross show still because it's on there and I don't know how to access that shit.
I wonder if that's not like on YouTube at this point.
Oh, true. Probably.
I just feel I don't know. But was it a whole show or was it like an episode?
It was a couple of episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got any news for us?
Not really. I don't know where I put my shit. Sorry.
I had a couple other ones, but they're from a while ago, and they're kind of depressing, honestly, at this point. So I won't bring them up anymore. It's
okay.
It's about our lovely Brendan Carr, the FCC chair, and I hate that I know his name. That's another thing. Is he's just running his mouth more and more, and
yeah.
I did. One of them was about how he got Stephen Colbert off the air, and I was like, ugh.
Wait, did Stephen go off for a day or two? Did I hear that? Yeah.
No, like they got his show canceled.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So he was bragging about that. I did get tickets for the 16th to go see one of his last shows, but they were they weren't guaranteed tickets. You had to make sure that you were in line by a certain time. And I was like, well, what's going to happen for sure is that people are going to get in a line at 6 a.m. and stand in line for hours to make sure. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. I've already seen them once, so we'll.
Yeah. So. And especially it's last season, so people are really going to be insane.
Exactly. If there were SNL tickets, that's a different story.
Still, like, I heard this season really kind of sucked.
Yeah, no, but I've never like the
Oh, you've
opportunity to
never
go
got ya.
see, you know.
Yeah, true. Are they hard to get? Have you tried multiple times?
I've tried two or three times. You have to enter a lottery in August. You like email them, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can do day of tickets, like standby tickets. I've
Mm-hmm.
never tried that though.
Okay. Nice. I do know one renewal that made me happy.
What was that?
Memory of a Killer, the TV show on Fox with Patrick Dempsey that
Oh
came out
yeah.
this year, network TV
hmm
show, got renewed for season 2. So I'm very excited for that.
I'm gonna check that out. I think it might be like a summer show,
Yes, I will agree with you. Yes.
a little quick, something to watch when shows are kind of slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, because the first season was 10 episodes. The last episode is this week, I believe.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. Easy enough.
Anything
I think the
else?
only news wise, I we mentioned Taskmaster Series 21. I really the only person that I not recognize, but Camille Nanjiani,
Yes.
he's on it,
Yes, I did see that.
and I'm trying to see if I recognize any of the other ones just off the top of my head, and I don't. One of the guys is
Let
from
me look.
Impractical Jokers UK. Oh, and Living in Chelsea, which I have heard about that.
Living in
And
Chelsea,
he
not
was
made
in
in Chelsea.
Skins. Joel Dommett.
I have not
I don't know
heard
who
of
that
that.
is. I don't either,
No.
but he's been in a couple of things.
Let me look. I'm trying to look at the people. Ah,
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
that one. Oh, there's Amy Gleedhill. She was in LOL Last One Laughing UK.
Yes, yeah. She's on the season I'm watching. The
Oh,
redhead.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't recognize her, but
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna watch 20
uh
first though.
yeah, we'll call it at that.
Okay.
I saw the Harry Potter trailer and I don't know how I feel about it. And what's really starting to annoy me is that it plays before every single thing on HBO and I don't want to watch it anymore. Please stop. Please stop making me watch it.
I haven't watched it yet, and I don't think I've watched anything on HBO like in the last 2 weeks, so I haven't watched it yet. But I feel like it's not good. Like, do you think I feel like, is it good? I feel like it is good.
I do think that the quality of the show is not going to be bad. I don't it yeah, it'll probably be pretty good. I just have the problem with giving her more
Yeah.
money. I wish she did not have ownership. I mean, good for her and from a business standpoint
Right.
for making sure she keeps ownership, but I hate that part. And that just like the SNL UK, and even more so, why? We didn't need this. We don't need it right now. Like, there's so much more we could be putting our money into. But I wasn't in charge of that decision, so.
I agree. You're not wrong. Okay. Shows coming out or shows that have been out as well?
Yeah. So the Boys season finale on Prime Video is out as of this episode. It came out Wednesday, April
Yes.
8th.
Yeah.
I don't think all the episodes come out at the same time. Let me double check.
No, they do
But
not.
I
They're gonna be like, so 2 episodes came out April 8th and then weekly until May 20th.
okay. I'm excited about it.
Same here.
It's a heavy show, but it's a good show. It's relevant.
And
A
it's the
little too
last
relevant.
season. And I think that's great because, again, as you just said, it is too relevant now. So I like that they are just hanging it up. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, at first it was a joke and now it's too real. So this is not that funny anymore.
Do you think the show's going to end on a positive note or a not positive note?
Great question.
Do you think they're going to kill Homelander?
That's
Or,
a positive note.
Yeah.
I never finished Supernatural, so I can't really go like, that's the creator, right? What he did last time. Fuck. I want him to not end it on a positive note. I don't know why, but I do think he will. What about you?
I think the reason you don't want it to end in a positive note is because it just doesn't fit with
Yes.
the narrative of the show.
Yes.
But I don't know, like, because it's so close to home and so relevant, that if it is a sad ending or not a happy ending, it's gonna hurt pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah. We need some levity right now, and I don't know if he's going to go against that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. But I do hope he doesn't, and I'll be okay with that if he doesn't. Yeah. Are you going to watch it every week or wait for it to?
No, we'll probably watch it. Drake and I watch that together, so we'll probably watch it every week.
Okay, nice.
Like, we've been watching Daredevil every week. Maybe I didn't mention watching that, although I really just sit there and play games on my phone.
Yeah, I feel like
while he
you
watches it.
definitely just mentioned him watching it, and you're just there while he watches.
I think it's aesthetically pleasing. I like listening to it. The stories just never really captured me, and
Yeah.
I do think maybe if I went back and watched it from the beginning, I could like learn more about the characters outside of just their general lore.
Yeah.
I probably could get into it a lot more, but here we are.
Okay.
I'm there for emotional support.
And sometimes that's all you need to be. You don't need to be fully invested on a show. There's a new show also coming out, The Testaments, same day, April 8th.
Yeah.
Speaking of, suspending reality or whatever the fuck. It is from Margaret Atwood, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale. Also, it's going to be on Hulu, like The Handmaid's Tale was. It is. I feel like it's just going to be a depressing reality to watch every week, but I'll watch it.
Oh, I'm not. I stopped watching Handmaid's Tale a long time ago, and
Same.
Yeah, I
agree.
Too bleak for me at the moment.
Yeah, I hear you. I just want to see Chase Infinity, who was the daughter in One Battle After Another. I just want to see her and assess her acting levels a little bit.
I did see that she was in it, and I took pause, and I was like, I bet she's gonna be really good in it, and I would like to see her acting.
Yeah,
but that's not enough for me.
And I also do like an all like girl, what's it called?
Cast.
Yeah. I enjoy that, so I really want to see that dynamic. I'll let you know if it's worth watching, though.
Yeah, let me know.
You're like, no, don't. Like, it's a hard no for me.
Let me know, but also let me know, like, if it's, maybe it will be less depressing than Handmaid's Tale. I don't know how that would be the case, but if it is, definitely let me know.
Okay. What if it's depressing, but it's like really good?
Still let me know. I just probably won't watch it. Okay. At least right now.
Okay, fair enough. First 3 episodes are out now, and then weekly releases until the last episode. I don't know when that is. I don't know how many episodes it's like. What's it called? The Testament?
Probably 8.
I was gonna say, how much are you guessing? Episodes 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I have for Wednesday on the 8th of April. Thursday, today that we're recording. What do you have or see?
The Miniature Wife, I have seen so many ads for this, and people online are calling it like the 30 Rock show, because in 30 Rock they just acted like NBC was airing the most bizarre shows.
Yeah.
And this is on Peacock. I personally want to watch it. I like Elizabeth Banks. I mean, who doesn't want to watch Mr. Darcy / Tom Wombat or whatever his name is?
Talk about range.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this show seems very silly. I think the concept is silly. But I love miniature things, and so I'm really going to enjoy watching how they handle the perspective and like the ratio of her size to
Yeah.
items.
Yeah. From like a cinematography directing lens, like that
Yeah, and
part.
also
Yeah.
from like a prop lens.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Agreed.
writing, I guess, in too, because like in one of the scenes, she's using a frozen pea on her head instead of an ice pack, and so that was clever, and so things like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Okay, I'm gonna watch that.
Ooh, sorry.
Peacock. I think it was all 10 episodes dropped at the same time, like
Yes, I believe so. It's
tomorrow or
I
today.
don't think it's they're promoting it pretty heavily, but I don't think that it's one of their premiere shows.
Yeah, I mean, great cat. I like great leads at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else you got for today?
Um, Comedy Big Mistakes by Dan Levi.
Mhm.
Okay. Schitt's Creek. The son who was on Schitt's Creek. He created this TV show. It's an 8 episode crime comedy. It has Rachel Sennott as well. Oh, it's saying she co-created it with him. Okay, he's just
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Oh, that's cute. That's gonna be on Netflix. 8 episodes, all out, and I'll check that out. But I'm not like I'm probably gonna watch The Miniature Wife before I watch Big Mistakes.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I hope it's good.
I think I I did forget. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I hate to admit this, but I am. I forgot, but remembered today that Hacks season 5 comes out today.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Have you been seeing their Variety, um, like article cover and the photos that have come out of that? And like
Yeah,
the okay, have you seen the interview they did? Like not interview, but the press thing, and then it's like who did this, and it's Jean and what's her name? Fuck, I forgot her
Hannah
name.
or her
Yeah, and
character.
Hannah. Yeah. And Hannah like answering between the two of them. Have you seen that?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have
Okay,
to
I'll send
look
it
it
to
up.
you.
Okay.
They're very cute.
Um, so um, Trixie made their cameo in the comeback, and Katya is making a cameo in Hacks, and so I'm excited about that as well.
Yeah. I'm very sad it's ending. But I'm very grateful for the show, and I'm actually like very jealous that Hannah has like a best friend in Jean Smart. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
Like, what a gift. But yeah.
I'm sad it's the last season, but like you, very, very excited. And I think you're the one that sent me the that Catherine, as Drake called her, lasagna, who plays Dana in The Pit, and then she's gonna be. Oh wait, no, that was something else. I was thinking of no, because it wasn't, or maybe I saw it that Paul W. Downs is gonna do another show.
You sent that to me. He's
Oh, I sent
gonna
that to you.
do the creator. Yeah, the creator
Yeah,
of Hacks is gonna. They're doing a comedy show and starring Kaylee.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
which good for her. Good for Kaylee.
Yes. Yeah, I do like her in shows. I do find that she kind of plays the similar character, but
But she gives her all. You know.
yes, yeah. Did
Yeah.
you ever watch her in Eight Simple Rules?
I did not. I did not. I actually
That
watched
was like,
her. Was that her first?
I mean, that's what I remember her from. That was the first time I've seen her on camera. So,
I love how you said, "Did you ever watch her in A Simple Rules?" When like the classic, "Did you watch her in his Big Bang Theory?"
oh, I actually forgot that she was on that show.
Stop! Really?
I mean, if you'd asked me, I would have remembered that eventually, but that's not what I think about when I think about her.
Really?
I don't
I
taint
say
her with
something.
that. I can't believe you do, Ellen.
I try not to, and that's why I'm excited when she books other roles, and I truly try to watch everything else she's in. I think I have watched everything else she's in, but Eight Simple Rules. But I'm excited for this one, and I think the creators of Hacks working together again is a good call.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Good writing team.
Yeah. Okay. Friday. Well, anything else for Thursday?
Nope, that's all I got.
Friday. I don't see anything.
The Malcolm in the Middle reboot on Hulu is coming out today as the podcast is being released, the day the podcast is being released. We've talked about reboots. They did the Scrubs reboot. I didn't watch it because I never watched Scrubs. I'm okay with this one. Maybe it's because I grew up watching the show, and I think Bryan Cranston brings a level of acting to that show that, I mean, it can carry it in a way that if it's not quite meeting my expectations, I can at least watch him and be like, well, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I get you. And I think the studio is the last thing that comes to mind when I think of him.
Oh yeah,
such a sick ass role. Like I enjoy him on screens basically. So yeah, that'd be nice to see.
What do you have over the weekend?
Let's see. Sunday is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, same.
Let's go ahead. There's a show called The Audacity on AMC and AMC Plus. It's a series from a writer who wrote on Succession and Better Call Saul, Jonathan Glatzer. And it's a drama comedy. It's about a guy in the tech industry. That's all I really saw about it. But it's more drama than comedy.
I saw that too and I wrote it down, but I didn't remember much else. And it didn't seem like the premise was quite, well, at least when I was looking at it, very clear. So
yes, but it does have Zach Galifianakis, who I love. So I'm definitely checking it out.
What have you seen of him that makes you love him so much?
I used to watch the Funny or Die. What's it called? Like platform. And he had this series on there called Between the Two Ferns. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube.
Yes, and his humor, I just get it. I really do. And then actually, I recently saw a trailer, and he's having like a gardening show. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
and just like even watching that trailer, I'm just charmed by him. Very charmed by him.
Have you seen Baskets, the FX show that he was in?
No, and
Louis
I really
Anderson.
want to. No,
it is odd, and but it is very much as humor.
Yeah,
but it's a dark comedy for sure.
Okay, all right.
I've only seen season 1, but it's good.
And I think it ran for maybe 3 seasons. Like I think I remember seeing it like often, not often, but for a couple of years.
Yeah, it definitely was more than 1 season.
Yeah. But anyways, The Audacity, I'm definitely gonna check it out. They did get a 2nd season already.
All right.
Might be worth something. And it's 8 episodes that will come out every week.
Perfect.
Well, do you see anything on Sunday?
We have Euphoria, the 3rd and final season. I will watch it, but I'm upset about it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing great things.
It's been so long, and one of the actors passed away, unfortunately, and he really was not the glue that held it together, but definitely brought this energy to the show that was necessary. So I'm not sure how they're going to fill that gap. The show did end in a way where it makes sense that the character wasn't around anyway. So
okay, like before he passed.
Yeah, I guess spoiler alerts, but not really. The show's been out for a while.
Really,
In the very last episode, actually, I think in one of the very last scenes is there's a shootout in his apartment, and you just see him like, I think he's running to save somebody, or he's running down the hall, and then black screen, or you don't see anything past that. So
oh shit, okay,
yeah,
wow, oh shit, it's kind of yeah. I know that's not how he died in real life, but
no,
no,
that would be very dark.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it. I've invested this much, and I don't know. I don't even know why I want to watch the show. I mean, I guess I want to see what Jacob Elordi does in it.
Yeah. You're a big fan of Zendaya.
Yeah, I like Hunter Schafer too a lot.
Yeah.
I like them in the Hunger Games, and they're starting to do a lot more roles, and so I'm excited to see her again
Yeah.
too. But
I think she's going to be in the new Dune. I think. I might be
I
wrong, though.
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
I, I think that checks out. Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson's going to be in the new Dune
Yeah. I'm
too.
very excited. Have you
I
seen the
don't.
trailer for that?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
what
Yeah.
made me think
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Him in it. But I'm glad I got to see him first before I see the movie because seeing Austin Butler in Dune 2 was a jump scare.
Oh, you didn't see the trailer before?
No, not with him in it, at least.
That's funny. I feel like Roberts is way more that would have been way more of a jump scare. So I'm definitely glad we got that heads up.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I love every choice they made with his character. Big fan.
me too. What do you got anything else?
Nothing for Sunday. The next I have is for Wednesday.
What day is that? The
15th.
same. What do you got for the 15th?
Yes. Couple of things, but I'll just do one. Margot's Got Money Troubles.
Mm-hmm.
A show that I've really been anticipating coming out this year. It's on Apple TV. Drama comedy from David E. Kelly, who did Big Little Lies. It's starring Elle Fanning, Michelle Pfeiffer, Nick Offerman, and yeah, I believe like Elle Fanning is a dropout with a new baby, right? Her character, and she's living with her parents, and yeah, just I'm excited to see that.
I think it's going to be a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe like I am not anticipating what like excited watching it. I'm not anticipating it very much. I
Okay.
will watch it at some point. I don't know why. There's nothing
Yeah.
about it that I've seen or heard which should make me feel that way, but
Yeah.
nothing I've seen or heard has made me super excited to watch it either.
Okay. Do you know it was produced by A24?
I did see that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to see like I like all the actors and stuff.
Yeah.
And it aesthetically looks really pretty. I don't know. There's something about it that just isn't drawing me.
Well, I will let you know if it's good.
Again, that's just a personal opinion. And I don't know where it comes from. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hear you. It does, well, to me, it does sort of feel like a show that, like, coming out in 2026, I'm like, I feel like this is more early 2010s.
But you know what? Let's have some diversity because all the shows are the same these days.
Agreed.
So
Agreed. Fully
I
agreed.
don't want to. Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. There's
I won't complain
also
about that part.
Nicole Kidman's going to be in it, Greg Kinnear. So I'm really excited.
I don't have anything for Wednesday.
Okay. Next day, you can go. Thursday, April 16th.
We got The Beef season 2, which is
Mm-hmm.
exciting. We got Oscar Isaac and Carey Mulligan.
Yes. I didn't realize the first season came out 3 years ago.
Dang.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
That's crazy.
I guess I would have said 2 years. So,
Yeah.
what's one extra year after that?
True. I mean, this one is really anticipated, but are you equally as excited as everyone has been?
Yeah, I think so. I'm this first season was just so good. I do have high expectations, so hopefully they are met.
Agreed. Same here. And all 8 episodes will be out that day. So I'll probably spend that weekend.
Netflix usually does it that way.
Yeah. That's all for Thursday, and I think that's it.
Yep, that's all I got for the next week.
Perfect. Okay, I guess that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, I think that's all we got to talk about.
All right. Well, I got an announcement, everybody. I am gonna be on Trader. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god!
I couldn't even commit.
The way that I would be both so no, I actually wouldn't be. I would not be mad at you, and I truly would not be like I would not be envious like, or like bitter about it. I would be jealous that you got to experience it instead of me, especially since you've talked about how you didn't really want to be on the show.
Yeah. No, that would be crazy, Chelsea. You should be pissed and everything, especially because I didn't tell you. That would be crazy. No.
You shouldn't tell me though. That's how a traitor works, Ellen. You would have done a good job. But you were in the submission video, so I mean, they could have seen you. You're like, well, we want this girl instead.
Right. That would have been actually so funny.
That would make me sad, but again, I would be so happy for you because then I'd be like, I get to learn about all this stuff, and I'm your podcast host, so I'm involved tangent, whatever. I'm also involved.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's really nice. Very sweet. But I would hate me for you, so definitely.
Okay,
no. No, guys, but I reached out to Chelsea and I was like, I'm not doing so well mentally, and I think I'm gonna need a break from, recording the pod for a little bit. And I asked her how she feel about that, and she was okay with that. Chelsea might do an episode here and there, right? While I've stepped back.
I'm contemplating. I have not confirmed this with myself yet. I'm contemplating of maybe trying to do one like every other week just to kind of keep the ball rolling. But I haven't, again, quite planned that out. And we've talked about maybe I might bring somebody on in one of those episodes. But again, haven't committed to that idea.
Yeah.
Thinking about it though.
Okay. We've planned to definitely resume. Well, let me not say definitely. No, let me stop. But by the end of summer, so yes. July, around there, definitely. There's no way I'm not doing Emmy season and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be back before then. Which is
Yeah. No, it makes sense. And the summer's about to be really busy anyway too, and so it takes a little bit of pressure off of both of us.
Yeah,
as well.
Thanks for being so understanding.
I told you too. This past year's and I've told you this more than once that this past year has been really rough on me, and that I like the podcast, and I think you kind of were expressing the same sentiment that it was such a good grounding or foothold to have each week, but it also so it was such a rewarding thing in that way, but it also was really a lot because everything else was so heavy.
And
so
but I love that it's our thing. I really enjoy it.
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's very special.
Yeah. I did. So I'm seeing my therapist again. The last time I saw her was in 2023. And my first session, the intake session, I was explaining catching her up and everything. And then I was explaining about why I feel so all over the place and sad. And then she goes, "Oh, yeah, I see why you're depressed." And I was like, all right, okay, I'm not crazy. Thank you.
No, you're not crazy. I mean, take a look at the world, and that alone makes sense.
Yeah, I know. But we gotta, we're also gaslighted into keep on keeping on.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a little break. If anyone out there also needs to take a break, I highly recommend. I think it's a weird time we're in, and just regrouping is also, it's needed.
Very true. Very true.
But I'll miss everybody.
I know. We'll still talk, obviously, though. So
yeah.
But I will also miss you.
If if you're still recording, I might even text you something and be like, no, please mention this on the pod and tell everybody I said this.
I will. Yeah. All right. Well, I think, I'm going to miss you, but we'll keep something rolling. We'll keep some kind of ball rolling and keep y'all updated on everything.
Yeah. All right.
No, until then, we'll talk to you later.
We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Are you watching? Yeah.